Bringing awareness to the breath and to the body. With a lightness that allows you to notice the subtle impulses for stretching and yawning and sighing. A lightness that is, you could say, a sensitivity to the body's intelligence. And feeling the body supported, the connection with the earth element, allowing to rest into that support. Allowing a softening, a melting of the body into the sense of support, the way we can melt into a hug, while also finding the upward life impulse that draws us like a flower to the sunlight, that expresses awareness, creative potential, presence. Mm. And as the body rests and space is created within, you can also bring the attention to neck, shoulders, hands, wrists, fingers, hips, different parts of the body, and just listen in for what might just be waiting for the permission to move. There are movements that would arise naturally if we were by ourselves, but in company or in something that we predefine as having specific ways of being done. We may stop listening to what the body needs and would naturally be doing in this moment to self-regulate, to find a sense of peace. So above all, we're listening in, allowing that permission to be in intimate contact with the body's intelligence. Mm. And the more we are allowing for the naturalness of the body's intelligence to express itself, the more energy is able to flow without interference from the mind, without interference from day-to-day habitual patterns of breath and posture and thoughts and worries. The more we just listen in, the more the body and the life force, the intelligence of life, is able to create the conditions itself, create the conditions for release, expansion, growth, transformation. Shakti leading the way. Mm. Resting the attention in the heart space naturally allows us to create this space for movement, a sense of openness, because the heart qualities of trust and confidence, gentleness, compassion, these qualities we associate with the heart as the quality of our presence is imbued with these heart qualities, then spaciousness is natural. Permission for energy to move, to recalibrate is natural. And as Lao Tzu said, doing nothing, everything gets done. And here that same imagery of the yin yang in the fullness of our rest and our spaciousness, our space of allowing, of trust, feels like rest, and yet all the potent activities, every level of the cells and organs, optimum activity is potentiated through our restfulness. All activity within is optimized, well regulated. Through the restfulness, through giving space for that. The fullness of yin giving rise to the fullness of yang. And ultimately, the restfulness itself reaches a sense of completion, bringing about empowered, inspired action, potent participation in the world. And when that potent participation in the world is uninhibited, it reaches also a sense of fulfillment. Which allows for rest, which allows for the potency of action to be restored. Mm. And the functioning of the lunar and the solar, the hot and the cold, the yin and the yang, can be allowed to coexist in harmony. We've talked about the fullness of each through rest, followed by action, but there's also the coexistence of restfulness at one level and action at another. When we are acting with a feeling of faith or trust, when we are in a creative process that is done with joy, there is a restful quality to the action. And there is even a sense of fulfillment within the action rather than as something that we're waiting for, hoping for as a result at the end. May your restfulness be restorative and your action be fulfilling. May your action be filled with joy and celebration and peace. May the sense of fulfillment permeate both your action and your restfulness. Perhaps that's how divine creation unfolds. Magnificent, potent, vast, and yet characterized not by trying to achieve something, but by the outpouring of fulfillment, joyful potentiality playing itself out.